Welcome to Brian's Random Thoughts, the home of Brian's Random Thoughts, because I have so many random thoughts. You guys already know Carlos. Good to have him back. Carlos, you got a little bit of news.
I can't really talk about it.
Oh, that's right. It's low key. Well, all I can say is Carlos had a very big week, and we should all give him a round of applause.
Thanks. That's kind of people don't really know what they're applauding there, but it is very good news, and hopefully in the next few weeks I'll officially announce it.
Just step out in faith, and believe me. So, Carlos was supposed to come over here, I think around what, like around 11?
Yeah, 11, 12.
But MTA, anyone who lives in New York right now knows that MTA is beyond ridiculous right now. Like,
it's a level of anxiety that you can't do anything about it. You know, when you're trapped on a train and it's stuck or it's moving slowly and you just get infuriated, but what's the point? I mean, you always see people like lashing out, like, being rolling their eyes, making these loud noises, like it's gonna make it any better. That actually like makes me feel better. I think like, well, come on, man, we're all in the same
right.
We're all in the same place.
You know what drives me crazy about the MTA, aside from like all the construction, which it feels like every train has construction, getting to the stop, because then I feel like it's my fault. Getting to the stop and realizing that the train's not running from that stop. But then sometimes I feel like they don't do a good job of letting us know what's running. Because sometimes I'll get there and it'll be running, but you have to take it a certain direction first and then back into the city, which never makes sense to me at all.
And that's you living in Astoria that makes all this kind of crazy.
A nightmare.
Is it?
The stop that I used to take, the Inn, 30th Street, is closed until June. It's been closed since October, man. How is that even a thing?
You know the L's closing for a year.
I heard it was 2 years.
Well, then that's even better.
How is that a
2 years?
Thing? That is.
So rent in Williamsburg has got to be dropping significantly because...
So I heard that would be the upside to it. You can go and you can get
prime real estate, right?
For cheap, but who wants to live there? They're going to have to do a shuttle, and we all know how well shuttles work.
Ugh.
For a year, man. I just read an article, actually, about the businesses by 30th, and they're saying they're losing business.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, if you go over there, it's like a construction zone, a war zone, really. And I never go over there anymore. And it's so crazy how the trains affect your life. I don't even go to the grocery store I used to go over. And it's not like I was going to the grocery store on the way to the train or coming back from the train, but I just don't go that direction. And because my mind is set on like this side, you know what I mean, the Steinway side of town.
Right.
I don't even think about it. I don't order food from there.
Nothing exists over there anymore to you.
Nothing.
Just because your train,
use
crazy.
That train.
Yeah, it's true.
Routine.
It's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm really big on every couple of months I'll switch the way I go to the train up. Even though it doesn't really save me.
Like your walk to the station.
My walk to the station.
Yeah. I like doing that.
So initially I used to go down 30th, down to Steinway. I'm sorry, 31st, make a right on Steinway, and then that takes me to the train.
Yeah.
Now I'll go through one of the side streets, and just to mix it up. I feel like it mixes up the energy.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I won't go past.
What do you do on the train? Do you always sit in the same section, like in the back or in the front? It depends on where you're going, like largely, right?
It depends. It depends. I try to listen to podcasts, so I want to be able to sit down. If there's no seats available, I won't sit in the middle seat. I just can't do that.
Wait, middle seat? You mean middle of the subway? Or you're talking about a middle seat?
A middle seat, like so.
Like there's people on either side.
People on either side, because I feel like there's spillage. There's never like people contained to their actual seat. They're always like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I do. I love I love when the middle seats open and people are doing that spillage, and I'm just like, I'm sitting there. I'm gonna make you move.
I had to do that. I had to do that yesterday.
I enjoy that. It's weird. I kind of get joy out of like, yeah, you think like nobody's gonna sit there because you got spillage going on. No, I'm sitting there, and I just like boom. And
you just drop it.
I drop it in.
You don't say anything.
No. I just like beeline, and I sit, and I just kind of like.
I at least say something. Like yesterday, the guy had his foot up. It was so the three, and then the ones that face both directions, the two-seaters. Yeah. But he had his feet on the seat. And I was like, so I went there first, and I waited, and he wasn't moving. And then I said, "Hey,
Well, I'm not being completely rude. I'm saying, those people that they're trying to be slick, right? You've done like you have a seat and you're just like a little bit spread out, just like enjoying the comfort, hoping that people are maybe just a little too shy to take that seat or to ask for permission.
The subway's it's really a psychological battleground.
Got its own subculture.
There's so many elements that people don't realize, and I think that's a big part. It's not just the subway, but it's like living in New York, of why New Yorkers come off the way they do. You just have to be numb.
You have to be brave.
I've seen a guy recently walk through the trains, crap come out of his leg, like down his pants leg.
Crap, as in literally, like
literal crap, like feces. He shook it out of his pants leg, and then proceeded to smear it.
I can't believe this.
And I'm like 7 stops away from my place, and I thought,
keep your head down.
And no, but this is the craziest thing. This is how I know I'm a New Yorker. I thought I should get up and go to another train car, but then I thought. I actually thought
there are instances where you need to switch, and I think that's one of them.
It wasn't too close to me where the smears were happening.
7 stops though.
7 stops. I know it got stinky. It got pretty gross.
At least it's not summertime.
But that's where I'm at, man. I just was like, it's not too close.
So I'm in the space now. I mean, you said you listen to podcasts on the subway. I've stopped putting my headphones in. I'll wear my headphones walking to the subway, and what I do now is I've been getting a book out where